ABC 7. Eyewitness News in high definition continues.
4 people are dead and 2 critically injured after their Learjet bound for the Southland crashes during takeoff in South Carolina. The 2 survivors, former Blink 182 drummer Travis Barker and DJ AM. Hello, I'm Giovanna Lotta.
And I'm Micah Ullman. The latest here at 4:30. Barker and DJ AM, whose real name is Adam Goldstein, are in critical condition at a burn center in Augusta, Georgia. All 6 on board were residents of Southern California. The jet went down before midnight as it was departing the airport in Columbia, South Carolina. We have live team coverage, beginning with Eyewitness News reporter Gene Gleason at the Van Nuys Airport, where the plane was scheduled to arrive. Gene.
That's right, Micah. The NTSB just a little while ago said that its investigators have recovered the cockpit voice recorder from the wreckage of the jet. Now, that voice recorder will pick up all the sounds in the cockpit, including any sounds between conversations between the 2 pilots, any warning sounds, mechanical warnings that were going off during that ill-fated takeoff roll. That recorder is now on its way to Washington, D.C. to be checked out by the NTSB at its laboratory. That year-old charter jet, the Lear, was on its way from Columbia, South Carolina to here in Van Nuys. It was scheduled to land about 3:30 this morning. The year-old charter Learjet, like this one seen taking off from Van Nuys Airport today, was piloted by a California-based crew. Controllers in the tower at Columbia, South Carolina say it was trailing sparks as it attempted to take off. The jet hit boundary lights as it skidded off the end of the runway and burst into flames. 6 people were on board, but only Travis Barker and Adam Goldstein, known as DJ AM, got out alive, and both suffered critical burns.
They are in critical condition, they are stable, and they're getting the best level of care.
Barker and Goldstein are being treated in the burn ward at Doctors Hospital in Augusta, Georgia. The 4 dead include Barker's assistant, 29-year-old Chris Baker of Studio City, his bodyguard, Charles Chase Still of Los Angeles, the jet's pilot, 31-year-old Sarah Lemon of Anaheim Hills, and the 52-year-old co-pilot, James Bland of Carlsbad. The NTSB is investigating the crash, but it's just beginning the process.
They overran the end of runway 11. They impacted the antenna array and a number of lights at the end of the runway. They went through the perimeter fence and across the roadway here.
Travis Barker, best known as the drummer for the group Blink 182, and DJ AM were returning to L.A. after performing at a college rock concert. Barker's manager said he had just said goodbye. A few minutes later, he heard about the crash.
We're going to be looking at everything. We haven't ruled anything out at this point.
Witnesses say that jet never actually got off the ground. Now, still to be found is the flight data recorder on the Learjet. Flight data recorder and the cockpit voice recorder should show any mechanical malfunction, and once they're analyzed, we should know a lot about why this jet crashed. Live in Van Nuys, Gene Gleason, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
All right, Gene, thank you. The news of that jet crash came as a shock to those who knew the people on board, among them a colleague of DJ AM. Eyewitness News reporter Amy Powell has his reaction.
Just hours before last night's plane crash, Travis Barker and Adam Goldstein, better known as DJ AM, performed for thousands of college students in South Carolina.
I have not seen them live. I know that it's, Travis is on drums, DJ AM's a really popular DJ, and I'm sure anything that they do together is just brilliant. 1031, my name is Ted Roman.
This morning at radio station Indy 103.1 in Los Angeles, DJ Ted Roman was fielding calls from concerned listeners. Both artists have a long history with the station. Barker gained fame as a drummer for the band Blink 182. The group split up a few years ago.
He's a huge talent. He's an awesome, funny, quick-witted guy and just one of the nicest guys you'd ever meet.
And DJ'd for numerous private events for celebrities.
It's an amazing art. If you can do it properly, it's amazing. Mixing the beats and the mashups they call it. It's awesome.
Fans are hoping both musicians will return to full health.
You consider them family, and when you hear something like that, it's like, whoa, they're still here. Thank God.
Amy Powell, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Stay with Eyewitness News for continuing coverage of the fatal jet crash. And remember, you can get updates anytime on our website, abc7.com.